Welcome back to another video. We are in the Open Great League, and today's team, we're going to be featuring the Defense Deoxys, pretty big staple in the Great League right now, Sableye and Mandibuzz. So we get the ABB combination, Psychic Double Dark. The Defense Deoxys gets a Psycho Boost against this Lickitung, and then it dips. We're going to go into our Sableye here. Sableye against the Tapu Fini, kind of tough to deal with. We have to go for this return. They actually are able to get to a surf here. We are trying to farm this down. We're going for it. Oh, that was a risky play, unfortunately. This Tapu Fini, a little bit more bulkier, able to fast move us down. But let's see if we can recover from this. We lost a ton of energy on that Sableye, but looks like this Defense Deoxys is able to farm just a little bit, so we are able to get the Psycho Boost, and we're going to dip again. They actually have the Cresselia in the back, so Cresselia in the back is not the counter to this Mandibuzz. We do get a huge Dark Pulse off. Here we do shield the correct Moonblast. It does debuff us, but now not only do we shield the big move, but we also force them to go all the way up to Moonblast energy again. So they know that it's pretty much GG's. We had to just get to 2 Dark Pulses. One single Moonblast would not KO that Mandibuzz. So Mandibuzz coming in clutch. Very, very, very tanky, surprisingly. Especially against these Psychic types. So Garbink here. Garbink is in the lead. We don't really want to see this in the back. So we're gonna stay in. We're gonna go for this Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt, wow. Almost, I don't know, not even 15%, maybe less than 15%. We force out our switch, and they go into the Shadow Victory Bell. Shadow Victory Bell. Luckily, we do have the Mandibuzz. We are going to be resisting the grass moves, and we are able to tank any potential like Sludge Bombs. There you go. Look at that. Able to survive that Sludge Bomb is key from a Shadow Victory Bell. We are able to farm down, so we have some energy left over to throw at this Garbink. None of these moves are going to be that great. It's all resisted, but luckily, we have enough energy to throw 2 Dark Pulses, so job well done by that Mandibuzz, to be honest. Now we come in with the Defense Deoxys. We're going to think that this is Rock Slide. We do survive the Rock Slide. Now we're going to be forced to go to the Psycho Boost. This Psycho Boost does take care of the Garbink, and we're going to immediately switch out. Unfortunate for them, they have the Medicham, and Sableye with even shields is just too strong, too good. This is GG's. All we have to do is just match shields. And it looks like we already have 2 foul plays here. We're going to throw on optimal timing. We go for the first foul play, they have to shield, and then we're going to throw another foul play here. And then all we have to do now is just shield the next move, and just it should be a farm down. GG's to our opponent. Coming back from a unfortunate lead, to be honest. That Garbink would have done really well against our backline if they decided to play it out. But we are able to counter their Victory Bell, and we are able to pull out that win. Next game here, let's see what we find. We got the Frostlass versus the Defense Deoxys. This is not where we want the Frostlass matchup up. So we're going to go into our Sableye. We are met with the Greninja. Greninja, because of the dark typing and able to get to these spammy Night Slashes, does a pretty good job against the Sableye, to be honest. We go for the foul play bait. We do get the shield, so that's huge. We are not able to get to that return before the next move, so we're going to let it go. And of course, they get the attack boost. So now we have an attack boost to Greninja to deal with. I think the idea here is to try to farm down with this Deoxys. It's not going to do that well against... Oh, now we can't farm down. We got the shield. So now we're going to think about farming this down 1 shield, and then potentially throwing some energy at this Frostlass. Okay, so we do the Psycho Boost and dip. And lucky for us, the Venusaur is in the back. Venusaur in the back would have been pretty decent against our Sableye, but we have a Mandibuzz in the back. This Mandibuzz is able to tank Sludge Bombs like we showed just earlier, even from a Shadow Victory Bell. So we're definitely going to be able to tank a Sludge Bomb from this Venusaur. So the idea here is to get to as much energy as possible before throwing, because we know that we can survive these moves from Venusaur. And now we are met with the Frostlass. We're going to go for Aerial Ace Bait. We do get the shield, and now it's just a race to this Dark Pulse. We do get to the Dark Pulse because we do have that shield. So GG's to our opponent right there. Well played by us figuring out that team. Even though we had a pretty iffy lead, that back end, that Mandibuzz coming in clutch several times already, especially against these grass types floating in the back. Here's another grass type. This is a great lead for us, so it's very interesting that they're still staying in. It looks like they're going to be throwing the Frenzy Plant. This Frenzy Plant does pretty decent damage, but now we're going to go for this Psycho Boost. This is almost going to get a guaranteed shield. Yep, guaranteed shield. They switch out, we switch out. So we have the same idea, but this time we switch out the same time, and we are up a shield advantage. So we're going to immediately go for this foul play. They let it go because they don't want to use their last shield. So we're looking very, very good right now. Not only do we have 2 shields, but the Sableye is fairly healthy. Does it survive this Frenzy Plant? It does. We survived that Frenzy Plant, which allows us to get to this not effective foul play, but it gets a low enough to where we can potentially go for the Mandibuzz play here. Mandibuzz farm down. No moves here are going to be that effective, so we tank that move. Here, we're going to go for this Aerial Ace against this Charizard. This Charizard tanks it. And we know that they're trying to take out this Mandibuzz, so we just shield here. We don't need to unnecessarily call anything. We need to force them to use a bunch of energy. So it looks like they just let it go because they know their demise is very close. Alright, on to the next game here. Let's see who we face. Aniki Tree. Looks like we have the Gligar here. Here we're going to be demonstrating the chip and dip. So this is, we're going to be going for this Psycho Boost here, and then we're going to be dipping because we don't necessarily have a great matchup, and we kind of have a Sableye and Mandibuzz to kind of tag team it. Looks like we get switched into this Lantern. We're not going to be able to win this because Lantern is fairly tanky. This Sableye is able to get to 1 foul play. Trying to get to the second one, we do get to the second foul play. It looks like it was a CMP tie, so if it is, even better bonus. Perfect. We use up the energy, and now this Lantern is in farm down range of with our defense Deoxys. We might have to tank a move, which is fine because all we're trying to do is get to the Psycho Boost here and dip against a potential Gligar. So there you go. We are already at another Psycho Boost. We go for the Psycho Boost and we dip. 2 Psycho Boost, already taking down this Gligar down to under 25%. So job well done so far. And unfortunate for them, they do have the Venusaur in the back. This Venusaur is not going to be able to beat this Mandibuzz, especially even shields. So here we're just going to try to throw our moves on optimal timing. We got the first Aerial Ace off. We throw the second one. They know that they are not going to be able to win this, so they let it go. They come back in with the Gligar and just GG's. So well played by us, and check out this team if you haven't already, and let us know if you enjoyed the video.